just use that as senior no nickname. Flash mob. I just think it's funny how it really ain't no such thing as loyalty no more. I find it funny how all my so-called niggas up in left. I find it funny how you took that risk and burned your bridge. It's funny when you know you need me, but you lost. I find it funny how you gon' play the victim when you cross. I find it funny how all my so-called niggas up in left. I find it funny how you took that risk and burned your bridge.
If we have contact with her, detain her, put her in the car. I'm gonna go this side. Hold your hands up for me. I'm gonna open the door.
Inside this family home in Pace, Florida, a father is about to discover his 33-year-old son-in-law, Douglas Davidson, dead on the kitchen floor. Outside, his daughter Chloe sits handcuffed in a police car.
Do you have any weapons or any firearms on you?
No.
And there really is no winner or losers. It's us, just losers.
Everybody lost.
As investigators reconstruct every moment leading up to the shooting, Chloe suddenly stops talking. The evidence refuses to match her claims, and the case becomes a battle between murder and self-defense.
He got the gun. He got his gun. I thought he was going to kill me, and I shot him. I said, "You what?" He said, "I shot." First thought was, "Well, call 911. Don't call me. Don't call 911." She despises any cheaters. Worst thing in her book is a cheater.
Yet one person who saw the couple just moments before they entered the house is unknowingly holding the detail that could reveal what truly happened behind that front door.
So we're riding, and then all of a sudden, boom, she jumps up forward. And I don't use profanity, but I hear, "What the F are you doing? Get up, get away from me." And I was like, whoa.
Bernie.
What, EL? What do you want?
You got me in front of the camera. Good morning. Oh, no. Just turn me right on. Turn me around. Am I right now? Okay. Welcome to Work Detective. It's your boy, E.L. Hansen. I am back, and I put it on. I hope you like the threads.
EL, just call the roll.
Anyway, I've come here today to see who has came to work. Is that Shell over there? Yeah, that's Shell. Is that the VO shit? Is it? I smelled mushroom when I smelled mushrooms when I came to work. I think he here. But are you at work, detective? Make sure you clock in, hitting that like button, hit the hearts, because we don't want to hit Uno's mouth. Welcome to the morning show, detective. I'm glad you're here. I am your lead detective. I don't care what Uno say. E.L. Hansen. And I'm back, baby. Roll call.
I was two-turned too. I was two-turned up. Good morning, detectives. We are back. Welcome to work, detectives. You see, I switched it up a little bit. We doing a roll call. We getting right into it. Hey, y'all. How the hell you been, twin? Say, twin. How the hell you been, twin? Y'all heard what E.L. Hansley said. Make sure you hit that like button. Give me 150 taps if you ready to be back. Are you excited to be back? Put good morning in the chat after you do those 150 taps. And matter of fact, let's go into the comments. I know people going to be mad when they start rolling in. And we already did a roll call a little different. They're going to be upset. My girl Sassy in the building. Good morning, little bug. It is amazing to see your face in the place. Sassy did it says, I'm here getting my locks. I got to get me together too. I got to get right too, says. She said, getting my locks looking fresh again. I'll be here for hours, but I got my earbuds in. I'm glad to see you in the building, twin. Oh my God, it's my bookie butt. Wait the hell you been, twin? I'm glad to see your face in the place. It's my girl, Shauna Ray. Hey, good morning, love. Good to see you, Wilfred, in the building. Good morning, twin. Good to see you in the place. I feel rejuvenated. Y'all, I had to be present for my people. That's the type of man I am. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Sorry. But we back to it. If I got dang on, I appreciate you guys letting me be present for my friends. If I ever tell you I love you, that mean I love you for real. I'm gonna show up when I can step up in the plate for one of my loved ones or one of my relatives. I'm going to do that. So thank you for vibing with me. Life of Brianna, where the hell you been, twin? It is good to see you. She said, hey, I've been gone for a while, but I'm back now, and I'm glad to see your face in the place. Megan, good morning, twin. I hope you feeling good. It's good to see you. How was your weekend? How y'all feeling? It's my girl Melissa in the building. How you doing? Good morning, man. Good morning. I hope you are feeling amazing. It's my girl Shell in the building. Hello, Bug. I hope you and Cam had a great weekend. Yeah, that's you over there. Hey, that's my girl. Hey, I love starting my morning watching this. Let's go. And I love having your interaction and your time. There she go. In the building. Winner. What do you do, twin? She said, good morning, everybody. This is my new addiction. You my new addiction as well. I can't do it without you. And look who it is. All the way tapping in from NC. It's the beautiful self. Grand Rising. Good to see everyone here. Hope everyone is well. I'm watching from work currently. Get that money, twin. Get to the pay. Hey, it looked like I talked to everybody. Y'all know what it is. We got 2 cases. Every Monday is a double duty. So y'all know, buckle up, get ready, be interactive, be ready to go. I ain't see no hearts. Going. So that means you ain't doing your part. So I need you to do your part so we can become the #1 true crime reaction show on the net. Give me 250 hearts when the intro is playing. And I want to tell you this. I'm glad to be back. I'm ready to rock. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's go. We're finna turn up to it. Also, dark.
The only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the One's Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The One's Detective Agency, with your captain, Uno the One.
Welcome to the One's Detective Agency. I'm Uno the One. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to work.
It's just after 1 a.m. on New Year's Day 2023 inside a quiet family home in Pace, Florida. After a night out celebrating, 33-year-old Douglas Davidson and his wife, 32-year-old Chloe, return home from Pensacola. But within minutes, what starts as a late-night argument is about to spiral into a deadly confrontation, leaving seasoned detectives searching for the truth. Because before they
So we got Florida in the building. If you just tapping in, welcome, welcome, welcome in. We got Florida in the building. Florida and Ohio. You know when we go to Florida and Ohio, it's about to be a wild case. So let's get right into it. Buckle up, detectives.
Can even begin piecing together what happened inside that home. Deputies with the Santa Rosa.
What's going on? It's our bro King in the building. He's like, watching from work, fam. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, big dog. I just want to say, I love you, twin. Get that money. Welcome in. It's
County
Monday.
Sheriff's Office receive a frantic 911 call from Chloe herself.
33, is he awake? Sheriff's Office, Matt speaking. No. He's not awake? Is he breathing?
Doug, wake up.
What'd you shoot him with?
It was his gun. He was choking me. Doug. Doug.
Is it your father or your husband?
No, Doug. It was choking me.
What's your name?
Let's go big.
Ma'am, are you
Actually,
still
let's
there?
stay here.
Hang there. Is your gun secured? Go ahead. Yes, it's secured. It's secured?
After the call disconnects, deputies.
Okay, detectives, you know what we doing? We back. We working. Do you feel, how do you feel after that 911 call? Somebody's dead. We don't know if the husband or the father. She said he was choking me, so I'm thinking husband. She used his own gun, so I'm thinking she's going to say it was a tussle. I was able to wrestle the gun away from him, and I blamed him. But did that give off, like, I'm terrified for my life, this was self-defense? Or did it give off like, I'm trying to induce emotion to sound believable? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let's get back to the case. Morning shift. We back, twin.
With the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office are immediately sent to the home. And at first, it looks like help is already close by. One of the nearest deputies is only nearby, dealing with what seems like a routine.
Sorry to hear nephew going through that. We sending light and love your way. I hope he can goddamn shake back. The best way to get over a heartbreak is with success in time. Good job, Mom. Good job helping him through. Self says, Melissa, it is definitely hard. Right, what's going on, fam? I hope everything goes your way. You in a good place, good space. Right says, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is having a blessed day. It always is good. Magnus, what's going on, Maestro? Good to see you in the building, twin. I hope your weekend has been amazing. Good to see my fellas in the building. Life said, hey, she killed her husband or boyfriend. For sure. Self said probably self-defense. Wilfred said, sound like self-defense. Winter said, sounds believable, but I made bad decisions before. Me too. Me too. King says, listen, unless he's being abusive for real, she was looking for a reason to shoot homeboy. I'm feeling that 911 call didn't do nothing to sway me to say it was self-defense. So I'm going to get a little more evidence, but right now, I ain't buying it, boo-boo. Let's get back to the case. Welcome in, Barry.
Abandoned vehicle call.
Ohio.
But that small detail changes everything, because the moment the radio comes through, that ordinary call is dropped, and the deputies is redirected to something far more urgent.
Tools, leaf blower.
Let's go, big. Morning shift. Give me 50 surprise caps if you locked in.
That's us. 66. Hey, if we have contact with her, detain her, put her in the car until we figure out what's going on.
Tim's, welcome in, twin. Good to see you all the way from the UK clocking in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you are having a great day. Thank you for spending time with your family. It's good to see you. We got a crazy case right now. We had a 911 call that went. She said someone was choking her. We didn't make sure if it was the husband or the boyfriend yet. Someone was choking her. She somehow managed to get a gun. Somebody was shot. That's what we got. Welcome in. Let's get back to the case. Morning shift.
I'm gonna go this side.
As the first responding deputies arrive, they still don't fully know what they're walking into. All they know is that a woman has called 911, her husband isn't moving, and there may still be a gun somewhere inside the home. So as they approach the front door, their first priority
Sean said, "Where's the family at?" That is a good question. I ain't even
isn't
see the
solving the
family yet.
case,
So
it's gaining control of the scene.
don't that make that a little bit more suspicious though, Shauna? Where the family at? You waited till you got all alone. Oh, self-defense, no other witness. That's what I'm feeling, boo. That's what I'm feeling. What you
They
think?
try to communicate with Chloe from outside, needing to get her
Pretty
detained
too.
safely before anyone else.
Pretty little thing. Ooh, damsel in distress. I smell it already. I want to hit. Why you always like? But I'm gonna give her a little time. Me and Sean on the same wave.
Can be hurt,
Something suspicious.
but almost immediately, even that becomes a problem. Because before
Yeah, see, bro, handsome, she attractive. So this look like the perfect little power couple on the outside. They probably finna get a divorce, some infidelity.
deputies can check on Douglas, before they can confirm whether he's still alive, and before they can even begin asking questions, they first have to find a way inside.
Welcome in to our bro Trav. Welcome in. Detectives, when y'all come in the door, make sure y'all
One
hit
thing
that
that
like button.
always stands
Give us
out in
under the
cases like this
taps.
is how often
Stay
people
locked
ignore
in. I
warning
appreciate you.
signs.
Welcome in,
Sometimes the
Tweet.
signs are obvious, sometimes they're easy to brush off, but the longer something gets pushed aside, the harder it can be to deal with later. And honestly, a lot of us do the same thing with our health. I've done it myself. I've been meaning to book a proper checkup.
Well, we gonna talk right now. So what you get from what you got right now, all the evidence that you got from the call that you heard, from the inflection in her voice, do you feel as if this was self-defense? Just with what you have right now, just from seeing Douglas, just from seeing her, just from hearing the call, put the area into consideration as well. Pensacola, Florida. You know, it's hustling and bustling. There's a lot of single, beautiful people out there. Do you think infidelity was involved? Y'all let me know. Melissa said clocked in and locked in. Trav said he in the vertical. Hope that helps. I appreciate you, Trav. I think we about ready to get back to the case. Oh, what? My boy King says, need more evidence, but I stand on my earlier statement. She was looking for a reason. Life of Brianna says no. Megan says no. Wright says no. And I'm with y'all. Let's get back to the case and see what's going on. Morning shift.
Ma'am, can you open the door?
She's at the door, waiting for her to come to the door.
10-4.
Hey, hold your hands up for me. I'm gonna open the door. All right, well, hold your hands up. I'm gonna open it up. Hold your hands up for me. I'm gonna open the door. All right, well, hold your hands up. I'm gonna open it up.
Okay. Back away from the door.
Ma'am, can you get it? Just hey, if you back up, I can open that door.
Is she tied up? Like, why can't she open the door?
All right, back up away from the door. I'm gonna kick it, okay?
138, are we on traffic?
Are you backed up? Okay. Come out here.
Okay, Mr. Officer, one kick, Chuck. We in there.
Come out here. Come out here. We'll talk about it in a minute. You're just being detained. Who else is in the house?
So, like, why couldn't she open the door?
Where's he at?
He's in the kitchen.
Are you there?
Let's tap in with the detectives. My girl Winter says, how doesn't she know how to open the door? Don't she live there? That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on? Like Brianna says, if it was real self-defense, she would have said the abuse plus human trafficking was at play due to the area, but I don't buy it. I'm with you, Bri. I don't buy it. Callie, what's going on? I hope everything feeling amazing over there on the left coast, the best coast of West Coast. Thank you for tapping in and showing some love. We missed you, twin. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Self says, I feel she might be trying to hide something. I know it too, and that's what I'm feeling. Trav says, back out, look for the live, tap on the video. It should redirect you. Most of the time before it starts, it'll bring you here. Or you can hit, I think you can hit the circle itself, and I think it goes to the vertical. I'm not sure. But thank y'all for being here. Megan said, right, she can't open the door, but she can shoot a gun. Make that make sense. Is she drunk or hopped up on something? I don't know. Homegirl is hiding something. She sat there and watched him kick the door. That's what I'm saying, Bree. Something that ain't making sense. But we about to find out. Let's get back to the case. Morning shift. We lit to it.
Yeah, we're here.
You got that little sparkle Michael Jackson
We're going to the car.
Ooh.
We're going this way. Yep.
My dog's inside.
We're going this way. 243, we got 1 to 10.
Can you get my dog, please?
Yep. No firearms.
See, this how I know she lying. This how I know you a dog, bald-faced, bold-faced liar. You just murked your husband in self-defense. You don't look like no bruises are over your body, twin. You in handcuffs. That means they really don't believe what's going on so far. And the first thing you say is, can you get my dog? Yeah, I can get you a dog.
You're an ugly dog, mutt, face like ugly, what, ugly dog, you're an ugly dog,
ugly,
baby, ugly dog, the dog, hey.
What? Help me understand, y'all. Like, your husband is dead in the house. You are the reason that he is dead in the house. The first thing you think about is little fight on. Yeah, I don't believe the self-defense. That just went out the window for me.
No.
Back to the case. Morning shift.
I got 1 no fault, unknown entry wound, unknown exit wound.
Kane and Able, it's good to see you. It's been a minute. I hope everything goes your way. You're in a good place and in a good space. You said another day, I'm grinding. You know I'm trying to grind, but I need you to keep tapping in with your boy. We missed your energy around here, man. I know you probably doing your thing too. So I appreciate you sharing some time right now. If we could add a meme here, I got you. Callie said, hey, Callie's my name. Upstate New York is my place. Okay. My fault, twin. You done won your little championship too. Congratulations. I'm from Atlanta, so you know we got basketball beef. So thanks, Trey. And now he in Washington. Hey, but thank you for being here, Kelly. Winter said, I was just about to ask what the she got going on. She just concerned about her dog. Sel said she got to be on something. No strangulation marks, life, Brianna says. Listen, she be shaking up with self-defense on the floor, crying and whatnot. She would have ran out the door. Oh my God. He made me do it. Like some like that. You feel me? Let's get back to the case. Morning shift. It's froze right now. Sorry.
With Chloe now detained and secured outside the home, deputies can finally move inside with more freedom. But even then, they still don't truly know what they're about to walk into. For them, this is still an active scene. There could be a weapon. There could be another threat. And most importantly, Douglas may still have a chance. But as deputies push deeper into
Man, save Doug, man. Doug look like a dapper young go-getter. Like he going to get that
the house, that hope begins to fade. Because what they're about to find in the kitchen will change the entire direction of the call. And as for Chloe, sitting outside in police custody, she still doesn't fully understand the weight of what has just happened.
Needle, what up, Slim? What's going on? Good to see you, man. I need some representation. We in here. You know what it is with us. Hey, boo. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being a part of the crew. I hope you can be a part of the family. Hit that notification bell, drop down, select all, and you'll be notified when we go live every time. Come be a One's Detective member, man. Thank you for being here, twin.
or how quickly her story is about to be tested. However, for now, the two deputies at the scene begin clearing the house room by room.
Hey, Shauna, I ain't even see a tip. I ain't even hit in a. She didn't even get that right.
Their goal is simple: make sure there are no other threats inside, locate the weapon, and get to Douglas as quickly as possible. But as the deputies step inside,
hey, I'm gonna ask y'all, where do you think the wound is on Doug? You think it's a head, chest, in the back? And does that make a difference, the placement of the wound? She said she was being choked. Y'all let me know, detectives. We working this morning.
The house is silent.
Lock in,
no
twin.
voices, no movement. Nothing that tells them what really happened in the minutes before they arrived. Then, as they move further in, they begin noticing the scene around them, items scattered across the floor, parts of the home disturbed, and a hallway leading them deeper toward the kitchen. And that's when everything changes. Because as they reach the kitchen area, they find Douglas lying on the floor in a pool of blood, unresponsive and not breathing.
Self says the back. If it's the back, how is it self-defense then? If it's the back, that's exactly what I was trying to point out, Self. The placement does make a difference. Where are the kids? Oh, the little basketball hoop. Did she like where the base? That's what I'm saying. It seems set up. We on the right track, detectives. Ooh, y'all sharp this morning.
Site that instantly shifts the call from a possible rescue to something far more serious. But even with Douglas down, the danger isn't over. Deputies still don't know where the gun is, but before they look for the gun, officers go back outside as they face a handful of other problems.
Okay, what are their names?
Here we go.
Okay, all right. Do you have any weapons or any firearms on you?
No.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do, just for the time being, I'm gonna take this off you. Okay. All right. Puppies, come on, you guys, gotta back up. All right. No weapons, no firearms, nothing on you.
Let's tap in with the detectives real quick. Winter says she probably hit him in the testicles. Oh, mom. And now, if she would have did that, that can validate a self-defense charge. You feel me? Brianna says yes, it matters. I think either the neck, head, or chest. That can give you self-defense. Yeah. If it's in the back at any point like that, it's over. It's dead meat. King said yes, the wounds make a difference. I think it was a headshot and she messed up the house to make it look worse than what it was. Self said premeditated, as I feel. And Melissa said, I know she's still not worried about the dogs. She ain't say nothing about the kids yet.
No.
Melissa.
Okay. All right.
She a dog.
As one of the deputies approaches Chloe inside the patrol car, something small but important is happening in the background. While officers are focused on securing the scene, Chloe can be seen.
Oh my God. Winter on fire this morning. We got to go big. Detectives, look what Detective Winter came and brought to the table. Where was she going or coming from? Because she got on the sparklets. I don't see no blood. Wouldn't there be splatter? Just asking for a friend. And that right there, good job, detective.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
Ooh, somebody turned up them on it. Let's
fiddling
go.
With her Apple Watch.
Give me 100,
At first,
100 taps.
it looks like nothing.
Let's go, detective.
Just a tiny movement, something most people watching would miss. But that small detail matters, because without officers realizing it, Chloe uses the watch to call her father, asking him to come to the house, while he...
I thought they take watches. They took it ain't about me.
He still has no real idea what he's about to walk into. And before her father arrives, deputies are suddenly pulled into another task that seems almost meaningless compared to the shooting, rounding up the pets that are roaming loose around the street and neighborhood. But in a case like this, even the smallest details can become important, because while officers are trying to...
Bree says, unless she was at a distance. Melissa said, yeah, Miss Disco Ball will be covered in splatter. Maybe she changed. If she was at a distance, Bree, That definitely eliminates the self-defense because you had a way to escape. They never said where he was shot at.
Control the scene outside. Inside the patrol car, Chloe has already reached out to the one person who becomes a key witness in explaining what happened before the gunshot.
Baby girl gonna call that daddy. Let's go, baby. Morning shift.
Oh, let's try to get them dogs in the bedroom.
That's what I'm trying to do. She had an Apple Watch on her. She was dicking around with it, so I took it off and I put it on top of the car. Come here, puppy. Come on, baby. Let's go back here. Come on. Okay, bedroom or backyard? Puppies. Puppies, come on, guys. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on.
She was hot, girl. She had on that Michael Jackson with the pleather. That's a Target special. I seen it before. She was cute, that one, Melissa. She was cute.
1452.
Eventually, deputies managed to get all 5 pets secured in the backyard, bringing at least one small part of
5 dogs? How many pets do you have in your home? Let me know, detectives. And what's the limit? Me, I have 1. I think 2 is the limit. But you let me know. Back to the case. Morning shift.
the chaotic scene under control. But the moment that task is finished, their focus shifts straight back to Chloe. So officers return to the patrol car to speak with Chloe, hoping that now, with the immediate chaos settled, she may be able to give them the first real answers about what happened inside that home.
Chloe, I'm Captain Jones from the Sheriff's Office. Before I ask you anything, I want to let you understand the rights, okay? And basically, I just want to find out what happened.
Y'all know I wasn't lying. That was straight. That was a nice Target outfit. I ain't tripping. She put it on. She put it together. Yeah. She had it together. But I recognize, I'm a fashion dude too, on a budget.
I'm going to step over to the other side so I'm not talking across the car at you, okay? Hang on one second.
Hey, Deborah, welcome in. Good to see your face in the place. I hope your weekend has been amazing. Thank you for your energy today.
So, he was threatening you? Okay.
That's free.
Where did that take place at?
Trying to say, man, I miss y'all so much. Trying to get life to calm down and feel normal again. I'm so thankful for you all. I'm thankful for you as well because I was doing the same thing. I thought I was ready last week. I was not ready. I think I'm ready this week. I'm still unbalanced. But you guys, the way y'all interacting and pouring into me right now, and I'm pouring back, we need this. We need each other. It's bigger than the internet. Every time I say that, we start getting banned and shit, man. Every time. Every single time. I love you, twin.
He was holding man.
Hey, send 200 hearts to my girl Shauna, man, and put welcome back, twin, in the comments.
Yeah. Okay. When the argument started, where did the argument start from?
Straight up.
So y'all got home. Where did you go?
Here.
I understand, but I mean, where at in the house? You wouldn't let the dogs out.
All the way over in Gibraltar, it is our girl Tasha. How you feeling? Good, Dave. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for your energy. We got a crazy case we started on. Husband been found dead in the home. A 911 call says the wife said she was being choked and it was self-defense. And we getting to the bottom of it. Welcome into it. Let's get back to the case.
then at some point you're saying he went and got the gun and brought it out? Or did you get the gun? So at the time that you actually
Hey,
shot
Linda
him,
K, welcome in, love bug.
what was he
Welcome
doing
in. Make
first?
sure you hit that like button on the way in. Clock in for me, bug. Thank you for being here.
Okay, what was he doing?
Is she talking to him?
If he was actually strangling him, and then he was.
Okay. I thought the police was talking to another officer. So what I need y'all to do for me, so we can be on track, so we can know what we talking about, right? Put the bikes in the comments. Put the bikes in the comments real quick. We gotta run that bike so we can hear the conversation because she is giving a testimony on the body cam. So let's run that bike. Oh no, we didn't pray. That's why we don't know what's going on. Prayer circle. Prayer circle. Come on, real quick. Prayer circle. Let's get the prayer circle in. Come on, saints. Come on. Lord have mercy. That is why. Hey, Shawnee B, in a place to be. Hey, Bookie Butt. We got to pray real quick. We ain't pray.
Oh, when the saints come marching in, when the saints come marching in, oh, let us run to be in the number. Oh, when the saints come marching in.
All right, be safe on your shift. Come back safe.
Whew. But that's why we was off balance. Now, put the bikes in the comments. We're going to run this thing bike so we can hear what she was saying. Let's do it. Run it bike.
Like bite.
All right, now
Bite.
say it how I said it.
That be really sound like it really feel weird even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like I say bite, street, pipe. Pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I said it ain't like hard and just back. That sounds
Now
weird.
see,
though.
I felt like you was freestyle.
1452.
Eventually, deputies managed to get all 5 pets secured in the backyard, bringing at least one small part of the chaotic scene under control. But the moment that task is finished, their focus shifts straight back to Chloe. So officers return to the patrol car to...
Kurt, welcome in, bro. Where you traveling at today? Good to see your face in the place. Thank you for that high five. Breaking the foundation to help us grow to be the #1 true crime reaction show on the net. Welcome in, twin. Good to see you, broski. Good to see you in the building. And my girl, Shawnee B, in a place to be. Thank you for being here. Kurt, thank you for those 100 gems. Thank you so much. Hey, Hunting, what's going on? That one Pookie. But we call him Reverend Kawan. He blesses us with hugs, high fives, and hallelujahs. Like my girl Shawnee B has coined the phrase. Thank y'all for being here, man. Let's get back to the case. We rewind that thing. Let's tap in. Let's
speak with
listen.
Chloe, hoping that now, with the immediate chaos settled, she may be able to give them the first real answers about what happened inside that home.
Chloe, I'm Captain Jones.
I'm going big.
Before I ask you anything, I'm going to let you understand your rights, okay? And basically, I just want to find out what happened. I'm going to step over to the other side so I'm not talking across the car at you, okay? Hang on one second.
Because I can barely hear. Speak up, girl.
So,
look at him. He looking like, oh. Okay.
Where did that take place at?
See, they can't hear that.
He was holding the handgun? Yeah. Okay. When you
So the part that I can hear, he said where he was threatening you, where did that take place at? She said something she was coming from. I heard coming from a party. And then I heard, oh, he was holding the handgun. And she said, yeah. So that's where we're at. That's all I can make out so far. Y'all let me know what I'm missing. He got mad because of what, Auntie? What did she say? He got mad because of what? Speak up, Miss Lady.
See, y'all got home. Where did you go?
Here.
I understand, but I mean, where at in the house? You went let the dogs out.
I know this lady didn't shoot that man about them damn dogs. I know damn well they ain't get to arguing about them dogs and that lady done shot that man. I know that. I know. No. Mm-mm.
It's still not registering to me.
And then at some point, you're saying he went and got the gun and brought it out. Where did you get the gun? So, at the time that you actually shot him, what was he doing and what were
Sorry for the shifting of the views. I'm trying to read the captions too because I can't hear what she's saying. She had like she got a mouth full of snuff. That's what my grandma used to say that.
okay, what was he doing? And he was actually strangling you. And then he was coming at you with his hands up.
She said he had the gun in one hand and he was strangling her. Some I, I'm confused.
And that's what you shot him.
Baron, straight up lawyer, but she thinks her little pretty face and her little damsel in distress act is going to be able to beat the evidence. I don't buy that self-defense crap at all anymore. Do you, detectives? Let me know.
Can you lift your head up a little bit for me?
Oh, look for the strangulation marks.
So you don't remember the exact sequence of events?
I just know that he definitely, like,
Stand back up,
Did
Johnson.
he actually put his hands on that, or did he just have to motion that he was doing it? And when you shot
So he actually didn't put his hands on you, but he was strangling you
him, where were you at?
with the gun. Wow. Wow. Detectives. Wow. Did he actually put his hands on you? But he was strangling you with the gun. But he had, okay, so how was he strangling you? How was he strangling you in the house if he got the weapon, okay, weapon, put it in my dominant hand, weapon, okay, strangling you with no hands? If I had a rope, like, how? Mm-mm.
Lying, why you always lying? Oh my God,
Stop your fucking lying.
Morning shift.
Are y'all married?
Take her to the interrogation room so we can hear.
You understand that we have to, obviously it's crime scene process and all that. Do you have the issue with those processes in the house? All right.
Dang, she wanted confirmation he was off.
All right, sit tight for me.
Come on, man. You wanted confirmation that he was off. Then you've been in the house with him for several minutes. You know that man was gone. Part of the damsel in distress.
Chloe eventually gives deputies her side of the story, but only briefly. She claims that earlier that night, she and Douglas had been out celebrating New Year's Eve, and that on the way home, an argument began between them. But according to Chloe, once they got back to the house, that argument escalated into something much worse. She alleges that Douglas attacked her, choking her to the point where she believed she was going to die. And in that moment, Chloe says she grabbed a gun and fired, shooting Douglas inside their home. But for deputies, this explanation only creates more questions, because Chloe's story is now claiming self-defense, but the physical evidence inside the house and the injuries they expected to see are about to become a major problem. With Chloe now claiming she had been attacked, one deputy makes an important decision: to photograph her exactly as she appeared that night.
Right.
At first,
Oh,
it
damn.
may seem like a small step, but in an investigation like this, those photos could become crucial. Because if Chloe was saying Douglas had attacked her and attacked her, detectives would later need to compare her story to the
What's going
condition
on,
of
Real
her
Jack
body
Mac?
at the
Welcome
scene.
in.
Were there marks on her neck, bruises, scratches, any visible injuries that matched what she was describing? By
Yeah.
documenting Chloe immediately, officers were preserving the one thing that couldn't be recreated later. With the images captured, one of the officers at the scene had been looking for the weapon.
Just waiting on them now.
You're easy peasy now.
All set.
Zero's still on the counter. It's a 9mm.
Mm-hmm.
Got an infancy. You need anything, call me.
Will do. Happy New Year, sir.
While deputies continued searching the home, one of their biggest priorities was locating the weapon, and eventually, they found it. A black 9mm handgun sitting on the kitchen counter near the hallway entrance. Nearby, investigators also recovered a spent 9mm casing, which matched the type of weapon found inside the home. And
Oh, I was about to say that was a bullet. That was a round. Now that's the case.
the gun itself was important. A 9mm handgun isn't some rare or unusual firearm. It's one of the
Right.
most common pistols in America, known for
Right.
being easy to control, fast to fire, and devastating at
Right.
close
He
range.
was a sorcerer, bro.
Inside a narrow hallway or kitchen, that kind of weapon can turn a heated argument into a fatal scene in seconds.
Hey, Real Jack Matt said you remind me of Ace. Listen, Ace was my bro, man. He was when I was doing the true crime, he tapped in with me. And then we kind of formed a friendship, and I was kind of giving him some pointers on how to get into the true crime niche or whatever. I tapped in with bro a couple days ago. I called his phone. I'm trying again. I didn't get a reply. I was just checking on him to make sure life is okay with him, man. If y'all hear from my bro, let him know that his big bro was just checking on him. After the show, I'll check in on him too.
Just as deputies begin to feel the scene is finally under control, another person arrives. Chloe's father. He had no
Oh, she
idea
called
what
him
he
on the
was
Apple
walking
Watch.
into. Moments earlier, Chloe had called him from her Apple Watch, asking him to come over. But now, he arrives to flashing lights, a secured crime scene,
Facts.
and his daughter sitting in police custody.
Shauna, it feels to me that this was staged. They had a little bitty basketball goal, so I think they got kids, right? I'm thinking they got kids. She waited till the perfect time. She didn't have the necessary bruising, but I did see some, like, that might have been blood on her arm. That might have been body oil on her arm, but I didn't see no like defensive wounds me on those pictures. I didn't see scratching. I didn't see any marks around the neck, no ligature marks, no anything. So I'm thinking like you, Shauna. She meant to do this. It was perfectly set up. Right time, right place. Oh, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of this. I'm still thinking it's some infidelity. It's some secret lover somewhere on either side. That's what I'm feeling.
Not a good way to kick off the first day of the year.
Something about New
first day of the year, New Year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the New Year.
We lose a lot of people in the cold.
How's Chloe standing up?
So what?
How's Chloe standing up?
As far as I can tell, she was doing okay. They're talking to her now, somewhere else. So.
Yeah, I be checking in on bro.
Explosive situation.
Yep.
You got there.
And there really is no winner or losers. It's just losers.
Everybody else. There's a lot of lives wrecked tonight.
Yep.
A whole lot of lives. A lot of lives. Poor kids.
Yeah. I guess they couldn't find the keys, so that way you can have a car seat that way. So what?
They might have taken her purse with her.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't mean to be harsh or anything. It's just it's getting late, so I wanted a cup of coffee.
Oh yeah.
Deborah, secret lovers. That's what we are. You hit that right on you, Mom.
I couldn't find her key to her car. Yeah. And we found his key.
King says, I'll say it once. She was looking for a reason. It was New Year's. She on that drink. Her man said, "Ooh, I wish you was here with me." Wow, Papa Lupa.
Yeah. Hers
gone
later. Thank you.
I'll make sure somebody gives you a call whenever they get something figured out. That way we know what to do with the kids.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So.
Eventually, deputies make a decision that seems simple at first. Chloe and her father are both going to the station. For Chloe, the reason is obvious. She is now the main suspect in a shooting that has left her husband dead. But her father is different. He isn't being treated the same way. Officers don't know it yet, but he may become one of the most important voices in the entire case. Because he knows Chloe, he knows Douglas, and he knows what had been happening behind closed doors before that night. And just when it seems like detectives are only relying on Chloe's version of events, another witness steps.
Hey, big salute to my bro Kurt for dropping the brick in the foundation to help us grow to be the #1 true crime reaction show on the net. Thank you, bro, for your contribution to helping me grow. Kurt says that's why women be thinking that claiming self-defense is a surefire thing because they are smaller. Gotta watch out in these streets, and that is real. And that's what I was saying. She was trying to use her pretty privilege to be all damsel in distress toward the officers. They kind of bought into it until one dude was like, "Hey, let me ask you a few little questions." You know, Kurt, you're right on this one. She is one that thinks she can get away just based upon her looks and her actions. Thank you for that, bro. Let's get back to the case. Morning shift. 150 taps for that boy
Forward
Kurt.
with information that
Appreciate
begins
you,
to
Kurt.
shine a completely different light on the case.
Now I'm starting to put two and two together. This is what's going on. So I'm like, oh man, I'm in the middle of something like that. So we're riding, and then all of a sudden, boom, she jumps up forward. And I don't use profanity, but I hear, "What the F are you doing? Get up, leave me alone, get away from me." And I was like, whoa.
Oh, see, who's that? Who's that? Was that secret lover? Or just a witness? See, I'm ready.
So now,
We still got a whole
detectives
other
have
case,
3
y'all.
pieces
We
of the
working today.
puzzle. Chloe's story, her father's insight, and a new witness who may help reveal what really happened before Douglas was shot. Now, with all 3 at the station, detectives start with Chloe, the person at the center of it all. This should be their chance to finally get answers. But before they can break down her story, the interview is cut short.
Get you to have the seat right there for me.
Yeah, you could tell she thought she was a bad mama jamma. And she got paid.
So before we get started, I know this has already been read to you, but I'm just going to do one.
I need an attorney.
Woo.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
you done told the story to the other dudes. Now you coming in here. I didn't need an eternity. They got you on body cam. What you said anyway, twin? You thought you was, hey, boo boo. She thinks she's smarter than the average bet. No. You came in here with all that damn attitude and pizzazz, girl.
Jail, you going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Your ass.
honestly, I'm so drunk right now, I don't even remember what happened. Okay. I know that he said he was going to kill me, and that was about all I remember.
Okay. Let me go grab the deputy real quick, and we will.
Winter says her body language is closed off, her arms and legs crossed. With self-defense, she'll be shaking or something. Her facial expression would be nervous. She looks bored, like, "Ooh, I'm going to defeat you. Why are you wasting my time?" And that was a good job, detective. You know.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
Let's go. We back at it. Kurt said, "Don't want to see no crime. None of that crime." My fault.
Okay.
I hit the sound.
Or actually, I got cuffs with you. Go ahead and stand up for me. Put your hands behind your back. If you put them together like you're praying, it'll be a bit more comfortable.
Donna said, "She a butterface." That makeup had her looking cute, but right here, looking like action face.
Real quick, can I just check your neck real fast? Okay. So we'll go ahead and get you out there to the deputy's car, okay?
She look like all right, let's get on with the process. It's no marks.
But just as quickly as the interview begins, it comes to an end. Chloe makes the smartest decision she could make that night and asks for an attorney. And from that moment on, detectives can no longer question her without a lawyer present. That protects Chloe, but it creates a major problem for investigators. Their main suspect has stopped talking before they can challenge her story. But detectives are not out of options, because if
Winner, you hell, twin. You hell. She said, filters do wonders. Took my 3 chins to 2. I'm trying to find a filter to get me right to slim me up a little bit. God dang, put me down.
Chloe won't explain the relationship, her father might. So they turn their attention to him, hoping he can reveal what life between Chloe and Douglas was really like before that night.
I'm just like a
Oh, this daddy. Watch daddy come and spill the beans.
I don't have a whole lot of answers. There's not a whole lot I can tell you right now as well.
Is Doug dead or alive?
I can't say.
You can't say if he's dead or alive?
Not right now.
Nope.
Is he at a hospital?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so he dead.
So you're telling me he's dead?
I have not been in the house. I've only been outside of the house.
He's still in the house?
My understanding.
Okay, let's talk about that moment right there. Why does it matter if you need to tell the evidence if he's alive or dead or not? That right there tells me that you are trying to figure out which story you need to tell, because if Doug make it, he gonna tell the truth and your ass gonna be implemented in it. So, I haven't asked you guys yet. Warrants. I know we need one for Miss Pretty Killer over here. We need one warrant, or do we need 2? Do we need one for Daddy too? Y'all let me know. Put the warrants in the comments. Y'all let me know about if one for just her by herself or 2 for her and her father? Warrants in the comments. Let me know because we need to put these folks in cuffs. Let's get back to the case. Morning shift. Let's go. We lit. Case one.
She going to jail?
That I don't know yet. We haven't sat down and talked to her yet. Our understanding is she called and talked to you prior to, and then of course our CAD notes was there was a disturbance prior to all this happening. Didn't know if you'd be willing to tell us what y'all's phone conversation was about.
Glad to.
See, Melissa, dang, you was right on time. Melissa says, I bet there was domestic violence, but she was actually the perpetrator and he was the victim. And she just said it was a disturbance before this went down, before y'all called. So, damn, Melissa, you on point with it, twin. I do too. I think she was the perpetrator and Doug was
Now
just...
that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, Detective. Good work.
Doug was just a good man that provided. I don't think he beat on her. For sure. I think it was the other way around with her because just her demeanor, what she gives off right now. Winner says, I'm sober right now, but wait till... Winner! Cut it out. Cut it out. You better not do no Whitney. Crack is whack. Crack is cheap. Deborah says the dad knows. Hell yeah, the dad knows. Hell yeah, he knows. He knows. They know. They know. Rest in peace to Lowe. Yeah, the pretty killer, man. Pretty killer is crazy. Hey, he knew. Lock them both up. Bet. I'm with that. We can lock both of them up. Her demeanor with the detective was very telling. Yes. Y'all drop them the warrants in the comments. Let me know if we locking these folks up. Let's go. Back to the case.
But I can't figure, there's parts I can't figure out. It was really short. Short. She said, Dad, I need you to come over. I said, Dad, I need you to come over. Doug and I got in a fight.
Look, you lying.
You lying. Me. He got the gun. He got his gun. I thought he was going to kill me. And I
Linda, yes. From that statement, what he just said, yes. So cooked. Yes. She overdone. She deep fried like my boy King said she cooked. For sure. Yes, Melissa, I'm with you. He knows. Tasha, I'm with you. Let's lock both of them up. Let's bring the paddy wagon. You know when we get more than one, we got to bring the wagon out on them. So let's get the wagon detectives and lock these two up because they lying, both of them.
All right, no one leaves the scene. Not her, not him, not the baby, not grandma, not your auntie or your uncle. Bring the paddy wagon. We're locking everybody up. Where's the cuffs?
He said, I shot Doug. And I could hear in the background.
Yes, he was thinking of the lie to say.
Police radio or EMS or somebody.
Okay.
Somebody I could hear in the background.
Okay.
So, because my first...
King says he's trying to cover up for his dangerously entitled ass daughter. Yes. Yes. To the end.
Thought was, well, call 911. You know, don't call me. Don't call 911. But I could hear the radios in the background, so there was no need to say that because 911 had obviously been called.
Okay.
And I said, okay, I'm on my way. And that was the conversation.
Okay.
Bad night for them. Any night's bad for them to be drinking.
Have they been having issues?
Yeah. Yes, they have been having issues.
Did they seem okay when they dropped off the kids, or did it seem
y'all.
like it's just kind of like...
Let's take Doug's character.
They were fine. They were. It's been good. They have had issues. I'll tell you of the issues.
What, he got vodka in that cup?
Yes, they have had issues. And it was good to see them Christmas really getting along really good.
Okay.
They've had, oh Lord, can I tell you stories?
How long have they been together?
Hey, Hey, what's up, Trailer Park Mike? Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Trailer Park says charges on him probably won't stick. They will want to make a bigger case on her. Yeah. But dad knows. You think Trailer Park, you think dad knows. He knows. He gotta know. Welcome in, Twin.
I won't say 11 years. No, 12 and a half years.
Okay.
They've been married.
Damn, that's a great point. Detective Winter says, I ain't hear no dogs when she called 911. Wouldn't they have been riled up though? Yeah, they daddy on the floor. They'd have heard gunshots. So she took the time to wait. Then it's gonna ask, is he dead? Oh yeah, Winter, you on point today. But this one right here, she's a mutt. A big one.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? Ooh. I said, baby, I'm an ugly little dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I'm an ugly little dog, I'm a mutt. I'm an ugly little dog, I'm a mutt. I can't smoke on Reggie, so pardon my ugly knees. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. But I'll let my guard down for you. Say I'll be ugly for you. Say I'm a ugly little pup. 'Cause you can be ugly if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I'm a ugly little dog, I'm a mutt.
She's a dog. Let me tap in with the detectives real quick. My brother Kurt said, salute to all of the dads on here that's telling the truth, because I'm one of the ones. I would have did the same thing. I would have lied for my daughter. Yes, I would have lied to the very end. Like my bro Kurt says, I don't approve the situation, but I'm going to ride for my kids all day, so I can't fault them. And that's real. That's real. Just not New Year's, they didn't get along. Christmas, they was good. But New Year's, it's a new year. I'm finna tell you apart. Just like Trailer Park Mike says, he knows and he's protecting his daughter for sure. And I can't be mad, but I can be mad. Shatina, what's going on, twin? This lady got okay. You wanna recap? I'll give you a recap. I ain't gonna recap with Cap in a minute. So let me do a recap with Cap. Let's tap in.
Recap. Recap.
Shatina. So this what happened, right? Oh girl. I think her name, like, we gonna call her baby girl. That cause her daddy love her, right? And that's what everybody called her since she was coming up. Her daddy spoiled her. She was rotten. She was spoiled rotten, Shatina. Yeah. She had went to Target one day and got her little outfit. She got a little black little leather pants. She got a little sequence Michael Jackson jacket, right? She was on the phone with her husband. Her husband, Doug. Doug is a good man, right? Doug work. He take care of the bills. He got a little Tacoma pickup truck photo out there. He just got it. Still got the paper tags on that thing. Doug cool. You feel me? She called Doug from Target. She was like, what's the code to your credit card? He's like, here it is, honey. He gave the credit card. She was like, goddamn, I got this office party on New Year's. He said, yeah, hon, we can go. She's like, see, that's the problem. Hon, you don't never give any resistance. Never mind, Doug. So they got past. She clocked out. She checked out, went to the car. She jumped in the Mercedes, came to the house. She got in Doug's face. Doug was like, honey, whatever you want to do, I'll go to the party. So they went to the party. They was in there cutting the rug. Doug looked at the refreshment. He said, I'm going to go get some refreshments. She was like, bring me a cup. Doug brought her a cup. Her cup wasn't all the way full. So she got mad. So she's like, I got to do everything for myself. She went over there, poured her a couple drinks. She got slizzard on that liquor. She was faded, twin. Shatina, like, I'm not lying. I was there. I know these people. She was faded. So Doug was like, you're embarrassing me, hon. You're embarrassing me. Come on. She grabbed her up, put her in the car in the Tacoma. He pushed her back to the house. He got to the house. She was like, take the dogs out, Doug. I'm faded. She was like, well, all my scamming that. And Doug was like, not again. I don't want to hear it. She was like, just take the dogs out, hon. She's like, I'm not taking the dogs out. Lay down. Doug put his foot down. Doug put his foot down right in that moment. She was like, who you talking to? She had went in the car. She got the Vaseline. She started doing like, and Doug is like, "What are you doing, hon? You're not black. You don't need moisturizer." She was like, I got something else for you. She tagged him. So they tussle. They fighting. She beating Doug ass. She is beating his ass. He said, Uncle, damn. He surrendered. She said, that ain't good enough. Wham, wham. Shot him. Then called her daddy talking about, he was beating on me. At least that's what I saw. Back to the case. Recap with Cal.
I think 7, 8 years. She wanted to be a deputy, deputy sheriff. What she wants to do is what you're doing right now. That's been her goal in life. When she was in high school, she spent more time in the school resource officer's office than anywhere. She got with Doug, and it wasn't too long after that. Doug wasn't up on it. I wasn't having any part of her being a sheriff because it's a deputy, because it's too many, it's a male-dominated type of environment. He wasn't having any part of that. He didn't like the idea of it. But still, that was what Chloe wanted to do. Doug, I always thought, was a really good husband.
Okay.
I need a cigarette.
Do you have some out in your car?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I need a cigarette.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and I'll tell you. Better run smoking. This one, I need a cigarette. Chloe and Doug have always been I thought, a good couple. And they've never really had issues. Doug has always been very possessive of Chloe.
Okay.
But like I told Doug, and I've told him several times, see, Chloe she despises any cheaters. She despises cheaters. The worst thing in her book is a cheater.
Chloe's father doesn't give detectives a confession, but he gives them something almost as important: context. He explains that Chloe and Douglas had been together for a long time.
Dad just gave motive. One thing she hates more than anything in the world is a cheater. Dad just gave absolute motive as to why she done went through Doug's phone. On the way, she was driving. I told you she was on that drink. Doug was driving, trying to get her back home. He trying to make sure she's safe. She done went through the phone. Found the other boo-boo. Ooh, that's why she did it. Lord have mercy.
And like any couple, they had arguments. But lately, things had been building. Chloe had recently failed her exam to become an officer, meaning the career she wanted had suddenly fallen apart. And according to her father, that had left her upset and embarrassed. Then he adds one detail that changes the tone of the interview. He says, Chloe hated cheaters. And suddenly, detectives have a new question. Was this really about self-defense? Or had jealousy, alcohol, and everything going wrong in Chloe's life
all stacked up on top of each other? I just lost the dream career of being a law enforcement officer, a Leo. Hence why she probably had the weapon, that style of weapon, and knew how to use that weapon. I just lost that job. My man out here got a new little bookie butt. Everything I'm embarrassed. Yeah, she did it. She did it. She guilty. Everything piled on her at the perfect moment. Like King said, she just needed a reason. And going to that party and having those drinks on New Year's was her very reason. Damn, rest in peace, Mr. Doug. Let's get back to the case. Let's finish this one out because we got one more case to go. Morning shift.
pushed that argument into something far darker. However, detectives couldn't take Chloe's dance story at face value. Her father had given them background. Chloe had given them a self-defense claim, but neither of those told them what actually happened in the final moments before Douglas was shot.
She telling everything, Nita. Nita, she telling everything, boo.
So investigators looked for the last neutral
That my
person
bro
who saw
go.
them
I was
together
like,
before.
damn, I said my bro must be asleep, because you know my bro be in these YouTube streets. Juice man, what's going on, twin? Good to see you in the building, bro. Hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. Lucky you came today, because you know Monday is double duty. This case 1. We got case 2 on the way. Kick it with your boy. Let's get back to the case and wrap this one up, all right?
They got home. And that's when they found out Chloe and Douglas had taken an Uber back from Pensacola. At first, that might seem like a small detail, but it could change everything, because the Uber driver may have seen how they were acting, whether they were arguing, how drunk they were, and whether anything about Chloe's story matched what happened before they walked through that front door.
This was towards the end of the evening. I had a ride. That ride canceled, and then another one popped up, and it was it showed the name Doug. Doug popped up. Okay. So he ordered it.
Let's go big. Let's hit an Uber driver.
Seville, so I was already headed that way anyways. Right. When the ride canceled. So as I'm headed towards there, I pick them up. I can't find. I circle around. They're not where they're supposed to be or whatever. He calls me. I'm circling around, and I'm like, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? So he finally comes up to the Jeep, and then he's like, hold on, I gotta go get her. So he goes to leave to get her, and then that's when they jump in the back of my Jeep. I open the door, and then they sit behind me.
Okay.
I was under the impression, just based on, I wasn't trying to listen, because again, I had music on too, and so we were listening to music. But I was under the impression that there was, she was saying that basically she was saying he did it, and he was trying to allude that, you know, he had told her about it, or I've already told you about this, and that's just what he's saying. And I'm trying not to listen, but I'm starting to put 2 and 2 together. This is what's going on. So I'm like, oh man, I'm in the middle of something like that. Yeah. So we're riding, and then all of a sudden, during one of the songs, I can't remember what it was, but it was just a slower song. But all of a sudden, I just see that she's jumping forward. Both feet are going forward, and I'm like, well, I'm sitting in the driver's seat. It's very foggy out, so I'm paying attention to the road. Yeah. I've got music going on. I'm trying to just, focus on the road, because they could give me a bad rating if I miss a turn or something like that. Yeah. So I'm always cautious about that. So we make it, and then by then I'm probably 10 minutes into the ride. Yeah. 10 minutes or so into the ride. So boom, she jumps up forward, and I hear,
hey man, appreciate my bro Kurt coming through big, donating the membership. Thank you. Y'all know we starting off membership Sundays. Sundays is just for the members. We're going to have a whole day of work. We're going to interact. We even might have just a live back and forth. So if you're not a member, become a member. Big salute to Kurt for gifting a membership. Thank you. He wasn't trying to listen, but I'm going to hear it if you're in my car. Right, winner, I'd never drive Uber again after this shit. Got me out here having police conversations for sure. Yeah, you got me involved with 12, twin. I'm just trying to make a couple dollars so I can have me a little green money and trick off. Get back to the case. Damn, y'all be telling me.
I don't use profanity, but I hear, what the F you doing? Yeah. And it was like, I heard, shut up, leave me alone, get away from me. And I was like, whoa. So I'm driving, and I'm like, she jumps forward, and now she's making her way to my front seat. And I'm hearing that, and I'm just like, okay. Now, keep in mind, this is a guest, so I'm still.
Thank you so much, Sonny B, for that flower.
I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey, stop everything. What's going on here? Let me separate these two.
You're hustling like hell.
A situation where they're going through something, an infidelity. I just went through it myself.
Welcome, man.
And I'm seeing it, and it's at the very conclusion of the ride, and so it's like by this time it's.
Metal Gear Salmon. What's up?
Okay. I know that because of when the song kind of was coming on. There was a song that was ultimately kind of coming on, and I looked at my YouTube history to see what time did it come on, and that's when it did. So that song was the one I drove off to.
Now, with each interview.
And that's the reason why I don't do Uber. Deborah said he worried about a bad review while she out there tearing up the backseat of his car, making it make sense. Because that might be that man only means of income. And these fools in here throwing up on him and acting a fool. That's why I couldn't do that, bro. I could not do Uber. Salute to the Uber drivers who do that, man. That's why I always try to tip good when I take Uber to the airport. And but you do what you do. I'm gonna sit back here as long as you don't get me in no accident. If you want to take the scenic route, do what you want to do, bro. This your car. You give me a ride home. I already said what the fee was. Cool with me, brother. Yeah, man. Let's get back to the case and wrap this one up.
You adding
Case
a new
one wrapping
piece.
up.
Detectives begin to see the picture more
150
clearly.
heart taps.
Chloe had already admitted she was drunk
Put case
and
two on
claimed
the
she
way
couldn't
in the
remember
comments.
everything. Her
Case
father had
two,
explained that her
O,
relationship with Douglas had been
in the
tense,
comments.
that arguments were happening, and that Chloe had
Hey, Rosa,
recently been
welcome
under
in.
pressure after failing the exam for the career she wanted. But then came the detail that made everything more complicated. Her father said Chloe hated cheaters. And according to the Uber driver, there may have already been tension between Chloe and Douglas before they ever made it back to the house. So now, detectives weren't just looking at a shooting inside a kitchen. They were looking at everything that led up to it. The drinking, the arguments, the possible jealousy, and the pressure building during that ride home. Because if Chloe's story was true, this was self-defense. She claimed Douglas attacked her, that she thought she was going to die, and that she fired the gun to protect herself. But the deeper detectives looked, the less simple that explanation became. There was alcohol involved. There was tension in the marriage. There were possible issues of jealousy and disloyalty. And there was a version of events that investigators felt did not fully match the physical evidence. So detectives had to consider a much darker possibility, that this wasn't just a sudden attack. It may have been the result of a night of drinking, arguments, jealousy, and pressure building until one moment inside that kitchen changed everything.
Shout out
In
to
the
that
end,
Uber
Chloe
driver.
Davidson was arrested and charged with first-degree felony homicide and a second-degree felony weapons offense. But based on the records available, there is no confirmed public sentencing outcome yet.
What?
Once again, we have a Patreon with uncensored and
There
raw
was no
footage.
public
Link in the
sentencing.
description.
What? No, ain't no way she got off easy. Ain't no damn way this woman got off. They're talking about ain't no public sentencing. What? They cover something up. They are covering something up. I don't like it. I do not like it. Hey, put the warrants in the comments. Let's book this case because we got case 2 on the way. Damn, that just killed the momentum. That was trashy. Let's book him, Dano. Sheesh.
Cigar smoker, huh?
Hey, I've never seen it before.
Book him.
I just run this place a week ago.
Book him.
Oh, you guys must have planned this. You're trying to frame me.
Book him! Book him for receiving, pushing, and possession. And if we get lucky, maybe murder.
Who faked on me?
Harry, in your lousy business, your best friends are your worst enemies, and we found a friend. Chen, get this down to the lab for analysis. Let's go.
Man, that was crazy. Alicia Marie, welcome in, twin. She says, where's this case? It was in Pensacola, Florida. It was in Florida. She didn't get off. Maybe it didn't go through the courts yet. Yeah, maybe so. But they said they didn't have any public sentencing on it. So it made me feel like they had already went through the process. She plugged me in with the essays. Got to be, twin. Gotta be. Y'all ready for case 2? Let's go ahead and get to case 2. Kane and Able. Morning shift. Before we get to case 2, I need you to do me a favor. 100. If you look to the right of on your YouTube, it's 5 emojis. The 5th one, the 100 emoji. Hit that 150 times. Put case 2 in the comments when you're done. Let's go. You ready? Let's work. We here to work, man. Let's go. Case 2.
Tawana Gland, and she just found out that her son had been murdered by someone far closer to home than any mother should ever have to imagine.
Yeah, the police is here.
35-year-old Taiwan Gland's lifeless body was found by bypassers in the middle of the night, lying in the center of the road. It didn't take long for detectives to realize this was no accidental death, as Taiwan's injuries painted a horrifying picture.
At first we thought it was a pile of clothes. She got closer. I looked over. She looked over. I was like, Mom, is that a body? She was like, oh my God.
He don't look like he was thrown out. It's his bone.
Yet just as they thought they had caught the culprit red-handed, they would turn out to be wrong, because the truth was much closer than anyone wanted to believe.
She done already seen it.
Ooh. Hearing that mama cry, man, it do something to me every time. Hearing a mother's heartbroken cry for losing a child does something to me every single time.
What started as a possible accidental death would become one of the most heartbreaking cases in Pinellas County.
Get on the ground!
Pinellas County?
Blocking!
Pinellas County, is that Florida? Are we back in Florida? Did we do a double case of Florida today? Sheesh. Yeah, real it, bro.
At around 2:40 a.m. on February 26, 2024, in St. Petersburg, Florida, a mother and daughter were driving home.
And y'all know I just pick them randomly, or you guys send them to me in the break room. Double case of Florida. When you have double Florida, double Ohio, or double New Mexico, you in for a wild ride.
After the mother had picked her daughter up from work. But that night, instead of taking their usual way home, they decided to drive down a different route for the first time, a small decision that would lead them straight into the middle of something neither of them were prepared to see. As they made their way through the...
Okay, Alicia Marie has a follow-up on our first case, and this is good information. Thank you so much, Detective. Bravo Zulu on the job well done. Oh, in Florida, she definitely get off. She didn't get off. I Googled it. It's from 2023, so she's waiting on trial, especially in Florida. There is no pretty privilege. Fast. But so now it doesn't go from pretty privilege. It went to she was already trained to be in law enforcement because they was cuffing her in her in the handcuffs in the front, and they were giving her some privileges that regular civilians don't get when she was being apprehended. So that's why we came up with the pretty privilege. When we got a closer look without the filter, we recognized it was no pretty involved. It was just privilege. Let's get back to case two.
Quiet streets near 7th Avenue South and 12th Street South, they noticed something lying in the road ahead of them. At first, they thought it
Good morning, Anita. How are you? I hope everything's good your way.
may have been someone who had passed out drunk in the middle of the street. Concerned that he could be hit by another passing car, they stopped and approached, hoping to help him out of the road. But the closer they got, the more disturbing the situation became. The man wasn't responding. He wasn't trying to move. He wasn't moving at all. And within moments, the two women called 911, unknowingly becoming the first people to uncover the lifeless body of 35-year-old Taiwan Gland, lying alone in the middle of the road.
Florida's not that bad, Bill.
Yeah, the police is here.
Hey, go block over there. That's 11. Let's block down 7th Avenue. East and westbound.
Yeah, they're with him. Do you want to talk to him?
Check his pulse.
Yep. Yeah, everywhere. Everywhere.
Rescue's 97.
Gwinnett.
I don't. There's someone in the front seat.
Atlanta. We got some wild ones too.
Someone's gonna have to follow to Bayfront.
Yeah, I'll go.
It's gonna be a code 5. Get their information. Get their information. I'm sorry, can I get you guys info real quick?
Her name is Donna Lockett, and I'm her mother.
I'm sorry, can you spell that for me?
D-Y-M-O-N.
No, me and my mama, Mary, we was running because she was
Lockett, L-O-C-K-E-T-T.
I'm sorry, Lockett. L-O-C-K-E-T-T. Date of birth?
We got
9502.
dead. Yes, we been hit though. Like this,
address?
we been hit. It was a hit and run.
Immediately, multiple units in the area responded to the call out.
So the witnesses are calling it a hit and run.
It was necessary to keep the scene clear and avoid drawing attention from the neighborhood, as quite often, a scene that goes out of control results in a case unsolved.
Thanks. And some pretty lousy policing leads to that too. But hey.
Apartment 206.
And what exactly did you see?
We were coming down this road right here.
Driving?
Yeah, in the right hand.
Give God the Glory channel. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. What happened is we stumbled across a case in Florida where a young man was found dead in the middle of the street. Witnesses came up to the body, thought it was a pile of clothes, and called 911. You came perfect timing. You right on. You caught up now, and you're in the know. Welcome in, Twin.
Yeah, going the other way. I was going to take her home, and I looked, and I was like,
let's go, big. Case 2 morning shift.
And
we lit it.
She was like, I'm like, yeah, that's the body. I'm like, we got to find out that because I turned around and came up to the door up here, and she was on the phone calling 911. They were telling her to do CPR, but she didn't look like.
So y'all were driving east, saw him, turned around, and y'all were all in the car together?
Me and my daughter, I just picked her up from there.
Okay, and where did he come from?
He just walked over. That's her boyfriend. He just walked over.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys didn't see like... sorry, you didn't see any cars leaving?
No, I haven't seen
Yeah, she traumatized there, bro. Yes, she is. She absolutely is.
I got you.
Not even a relative, and she wailing like that.
All right, I appreciate it. You guys can hang right there for us. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Paramedics attempted to help Taiwan, yet his injuries were too severe, and it appeared he was already in the early stages of rigor mortis. Rigor mortis is the natural stiffening of the body that begins after death. It does not happen instantly, which meant Taiwan had not just collapsed moments before they arrived. He had likely been lying there for some time before the mother and daughter ever came across him. And with Taiwan showing no signs of life, the scene...
So in the mornings, they're doing their summer camp program, so they're out of there in the mornings. So Shirley V usually will catch a night shift, and they'll come rock out with me at the night shift.
Quickly shifted from a possible medical emergency to something far more serious.
For sure.
Hey, wasn't there one that we pulled from the homicide over here? Wasn't there a house with a camera we pulled from the homicide a few days ago?
I don't know if it was over here.
He don't look like he was thrown out from Citrus, does he?
What the officer had just mentioned may have sounded like a passing comment, but it would later become one of the most twisted leads detectives had in finding Taiwan's killer. Just a few days earlier, police had pulled footage from a camera facing that exact same street for another homicide. That meant there was a chance the moments leading up to this incident had also been captured. But getting access to that footage would take time.
So this is just a street in Florida that everybody just died on. Y'all got cameras up there. Yeah, we was looking for another homicide on this same road. Golly, that's crazy.
And detectives knew they had to move quickly. So before they could rely on the cameras, they turned to the first people who had seen Taiwan that night, the mother and daughter who found him lying in the road. And what they told detectives would completely change how they viewed the scene. One thing that always stands out in cases like this is how often people ignore warning signs. Sometimes the signs are obvious, sometimes they're easy to brush off, but the longer some...
Get their ads in, get their advertisement in. So right now, what do you think the motive is in this case? We have a young man, 35 years old, that we found face down in the street. He had all his clothes on. What do you think the motive is? First, what do you think the cause of death is? gunshot wounds, strangulation, OD, hit and run. What do you think? Blunt force trauma. So let me know in the comments. Let me read a few of the comments. We're gonna tap in with the detectives a little bit. Melissa said, "Oh, okay. You talking about Shirley and V?" Melissa. Then Anita says, "Hey King, thanks for the shout out. You know it's all love, huh? You think it's over a female? Typically, that's usually what it's about, bro. A girl. Hey Miss TT. Hey Miss TT. I ain't even see you. Hey Miss TT. Welcome in, twin. Or a perceived slight, like, oh, he disrespected me. 1 and 2 top reasons that, especially black men, we lose our lives for those 2 things. Not trying to make it a race thing, but I'm just gonna tell it like it is because I'm a black man, and that's the truth. That's the truth, Juice. You ain't lying. Being from New Orleans, Louisiana, it makes perfect sense to me. Maybe not to outsiders. Florida, Louisiana have murder streaks. Yes, I can welcome in, Robert. Welcome in. You know, in Atlanta, we got the whole west side of Atlanta, the east side. You got some trenches, but damn, murder on the same street, like blam, different cases. That's kind of crazy. That's crazy. And welcome in, twin. Thank you for your interaction. Let's get back to this case, man. Case 2, morning shift. We here down in Florida. Kane and Able.
What did you see?
Me and my mama were running past. She was finna drop me off to my boyfriend's house. And at first we thought it was a pile of clothes. We was just riding past. We was having a normal conversation. She got closer. I looked over. She looked over. I was like, Mom, is that a body? She was like, oh my God, somebody is in the road dead. After that, she turned around and I literally got on the phone call. Like, she didn't even stop the car. I was on the phone.
You guys were coming down this way?
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
Do you know how long ago that was?
This was just 10 minutes ago, not even.
Okay. You guys didn't see any cars or
didn't see anything.
Anybody around? Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how can somebody just leave him like that? Like, we thought it was a pile of clothes when we was finna pass by, but we got closer.
Yeah. You guys just.
I got it. Okay. Yeah, start keeping everything.
Yeah, they're. Hey man, I know you just walked. Were you here when this all happened?
No, I was actually trying to call her to see if she was alright, but she wasn't answering the phone or anything. So that's why I had a location on the phone, so I went over to see if she was alright.
Hey, yo, he can't even walk down. That's sis or their boyfriend.
All right.
At first, because of the shock and confusion of what they had.
It's real treacherous. It's real treacherous in some of these cities. They do have murder blocks. Like in Chicago, they got the whole C6 Third. They got Old Block. They got a lot of different blocks that a lot of things go down. It's crazy. Oh, that's boyfriend? Yeah, Shatina. You see he found it, but we say, I got her location. I done walk down on her. I don't care what's going on. I see she was in some trouble and I came. Salute to that young man. Yeah, I like that. Chivalry ain't dead. Okay. Yeah,
just discovered, the witnesses failed to mention one vital piece of information, but it wouldn't take long for them to realize that something they had seen just moments before finding Taiwan may have been directly connected to his death. And once they told detectives what they remembered, the case would begin shifting away from a possible accident and towards something much more sinister. Until then, the cops had to shift their attention to the nearby houses in hopes of.
See, they got all this mystery going on. I don't have a clue as to what's going on. We don't have a motive yet. We don't know. We just throwing shots in the dark because they didn't even say how he was killed. Was he hit by a car? Like, what happened? Did he OD? I don't know what's going on.
Where are you going?
See if I can find him.
Well, aren't you going to eat first?
I don't want any.
You don't want any? I've been cooking all day. You can at least try a bite or two. You're hot stuff, you know that? I mean, I've been cooking all day. I missed Oprah, Phil Donahue, Joan Rivers, and Dr. Ruth. I don't know what's going on.
And seeing something.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, we had a hit and run out here. Somebody got hit by a car.
Jeez.
You see, you have a doorbell camera.
Yeah, I do.
Could you take a look at your phone and see what we might have got on that?
Let me see if it's. I don't even think it's connected to the Wi-Fi. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second.
Thanks. Did you hear anything? See anything?
I just heard like noise or whatever. I was like kind of light. Actually, it's actually not even online. I've never connected it to the Wi-Fi yet.
Okay.
I mean, I just heard like noise. Like I guess somebody was calling somebody the cracker word or whatever. Other than that, I mean, that was it. Just heard a car speed off. But I didn't even think it was this close, though, honestly.
How long?
So he said he heard somebody call, like they called a racist term. Start with a C. Okay. Some people pronounce it different ways. That's all he heard. Damn. Was it a argument between the black guy that died and a white guy in a car? And they got to arguing, the dude just ran him over? That put a whole new spin on the thing.
Like 20 minutes ago. About 20, 25.
And then you heard a car. How soon after hearing the argument did you get the car speed off?
Shoot. It probably wasn't even that long.
Seconds or
What's up?
Yeah, probably like seconds.
Welcome in.
Did you look outside and see anything?
No, I didn't.
How many voices did you hear?
I only heard one.
Detectives were hoping to find camera footage showing exactly what happened, but instead, they received another piece of information that helped.
Not necessarily a race war, an argument in between a black and a white guy in Florida, and maybe he was in a car and our victim is walking, and he might be in the street. Get your ass out of the street, man! Get out of the street! Hey, stop playing with me! And he hit it. In Florida, that's a common term that they use straight up. We ain't even gonna play. He would say that. Stop playing with me, C word. Or he was like, get out the street, N word. Stop playing with me, C word. And boom. Just some back and forth, not just some. Because he said he heard him call him a C word. He put that wrinkle into the L, man. I'm thinking it was a girlfriend or something that got mad.
Build the picture. Although the neighbor's Ring camera had not recorded the incident, he told officers he heard arguing outside, followed by a car speeding away. This was
Get that money, John. You got to get that paper to make the world go round.
important, as it suggested there may have been a confrontation before Taiwan was killed. But because the neighbor never looked outside, he couldn't say who was arguing, who was driving, or what actually happened. So while his statement gave detectives a lead, it still wasn't enough to prove who was responsible.
Can I have you move it just right over here? I'll lift the tape up for you.
Thank you, Sonny V. Thank you, love, for spreading that love and putting a brick in the foundation to help us grow to be the #1 true crime reaction show on the net. And I can't do it without you. Thank you for your love, huh? I appreciate that.
I don't know how much you look at. What? Did you look up close to see if there's any gunshot wounds or anything?
No. I mean, we did. No, we didn't see anything. It looked like he was hit by cars. His body's all contorted. He spoke with, I think, the gentleman at this house. He said he heard some kind of commotion out here, and then what sounded as if someone hit in the car. But he didn't see anything with the car that's connected. I'm gonna back up this way.
As forensics arrived, they secured the body and began canvassing the area for any physical evidence left by the killer. Yet the area was
Melissa, I can't even give a recap because they just came. 2 witnesses came up, dead body in the street. A young lady explained. She said she thought it was, and her mother thought it was clothes in the street until they got closer and they seen it was a man face down, dead. They don't even say how he died, but I think they just said he was hit. A neighbor said they had a commotion. Someone used the C word, the racial term in Florida, and then we have a dead body. Sad, crazy, but it's us. Let's get back to the case. Case 2, morning shift. Let's go.
spotless, bringing them right back to square one. The intensity of the call-out began to calm down, and the original witnesses were just about to leave and head home. But before they did, they suddenly remembered something crucial, something they should have told detectives much earlier.
Thank you,
By this
Juice.
point, detectives had already been on scene for nearly 3 hours, and by that time, anyone connected to Taiwan's death could have been long gone. What the witnesses were about to reveal may have seemed small at first, but it would immediately raise new concerns.
So, what time did you get off work?
I clocked out at 2:07.
Welcome back, Tweet.
2:07.
Welcome back, man.
And
Regina, good
do
luck at
you guys
work.
all work together? Or?
He said a C word. The C word. Down here in the South, what they call Caucasians, what you eat sometimes with some cheese on it. That, Regina. I don't say that. I don't. That's one I don't say. I give the respect that I want.
It was like somebody there's a ride, just somebody came to pick you up.
My mom was picking me up. She was ready, and my boyfriend, he lives down the street. He ran here to me.
Is that where you were headed with your boyfriend? Okay. So tell me how you guys find yourselves involved in all this tonight.
Like I was saying, my mom we stopped at the corner store up there earlier for a quick little thing. Then she was coming down this street. She usually turned on 10th Ave, but she turned on this street to come down. So we're riding down. From a distance, it literally looks like a pile of clothes that's in the street. So I'm thinking for myself, me and my mom, I think to ourselves, wow, like somebody just going past like clothes out. So as we get closer, my mom's like, oh my gosh, I think that's a body. So I'm looking as well, because now that she's getting closer, it does look like you can see the legs and the feet, and then his backside and everything was out. I'm like, Mom, that is a body. Like we gotta call the police. She made a U-turn right there. She turned around. And she pulled up
right here at 12th Street.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And she pulled up to the speed hump right there. Put her lights on, stopped in front of him, and that's when I was on the phone with the police. I had made the phone call as soon as she made that turn around, and when she pulled up, I was deeper into the conversation. I got out the car because the operator was like, is there any way you can see if he's breathing, or if you do CPR, anything like that? The closer I got.
Real question, detectives. If you are this young lady, you're this young lady, and you and your mom pulled up, or young man, you and your mother pulled up, and they asked you to do CPR, then you can have the chance to save this man's life. Honest question, no right or wrong answer. And I'm not judging nobody. We don't do that anyway. Would you be able to do it? I'm going to say yes for me, because y'all know my job. I was a hospital corpsman with the Marines, so I'm gonna put me first. But just as a civilian person, and you know how to do CPR, that's it. You went to CPR class, you got your card, you are ready to go. Would you do it? Trailer Park might say yes. Big salute. Big salute. Regina said yes. Shawnee B says yes. Miss T says yes. I respect all of that. I don't know CPR, but I sure heck would try. Yes, undoubtedly, says Juice. I hope so. I will try my best. Courtney, welcome in, Courtney. Heck yes, hell yeah, yes. I'm glad. Big salute. Good job, detectives. But I would not be mad at a person who said, especially if it's just a stranger. I wouldn't be upset. But if I have an opportunity to try to save a life, I'm going to try that. But as a civilian, I couldn't ask for a random. I pray God will send a random person that is CPR qualified if I ever need that'll try to save my life. But that's a sticky situation. Good conversation. Let's get back to the case. Morning shift, case 2. We ladies.
His chest did not rise up not one time.
Okay.
So I knew for a fact he was gone, and that's why I was telling the operator that he's gone. I can't do anything. And that's when the police said, you guys arrived, and then I hung up the phone, and here we are right now.
So how close would you say you got as you walked up onto him?
I would say about a few feet, because...
But you never touched him or anything like that? Okay.
The operator was trying to have me flip him over, but I...
That happened. I broke somebody's ribs doing CPR on a guy. coming out of Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble. One of the two pay-per-views I had took my son. We wrestling fans. I grew up on wrestling. He fell, boom. No heart, no pulse, no nothing. I did CPR. I broke his ribs. He was a big guy. I broke his ribs, but he came back though. And Grady came up, took control of the situation. I told this story thousands of times. I'm walking out, people was clapping and stuff. Just put money in my hands. It was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. And I know for sure I broke his ribs. I know for sure 100%. I was pushing, baby. He's back. He came back. That's all that matters. And they will sue the brakes off your ass if you get a crazy person.
It's no use to flip him over because he's gone. I can't do anything. So I never touched him at all.
Man, who needs cookies?
And you said this is your boyfriend here, so he just
Yes,
came down from the house to call him.
Yes, sir. I didn't call him. He has my location.
Where you been?
He knew you were
It's been a while.
stopped for some reason. Okay. All right. And you didn't recognize him at all?
I do not, sir, at all. I looked at him, but I really didn't look at him because that's traumatizing to me. But
I understand.
As far as I saw, I did not recognize him at all.
Okay. How are you holding up with all that? Are you doing all right?
I'm okay. I'm a little shaky, mostly cold, but I'm a little shaky of that situation as well. But it's just the images keep replaying. That's the first time ever seeing something like that, so that is traumatizing to me. But I'm okay.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for your help and everything. My name is Bobby Long. I know you already.
Hey, Angela, welcome in, twin. Good to see you. Good to see your face in the place. Thank you for tapping in on your lunch break like you always do, giving your boy some love and some time. Hope I can put some light and love in your day and get you on your way. Thank you for spending time. I'll see you tonight at 9:35 for the night shift. Welcome in.
Spoke with Detective Harper on some of it, or I believe you did. So we work kind of hand in hand on this. He handles a lot of the traffic side. I handle some of the person side. So I just needed to get some quick info from you, and then we'll get you guys out of here.
She purchased whatever she purchased from there, and then we were coming down this road right here. That I was going to take her home, turn right there, make her right at that corner. And I thought we both thought it was just some clothes that they tossed out.
Okay.
And so when I passed, I was like, no, that's a body. So I turned around right there and came and pulled up, and she called 911.
Okay. Do you happen to remember about what time that was that you came by here? I mean, I can look up the 911 call and see. But
she called at 2:35, so that was like that.
So just a couple minutes, about 2:35.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And when you were coming this way, is this like the route you were just normally coming?
Are they trying to figure out if they're the people that hit them?
10th Avenue South.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, I just I turned down Campus Park. It's a straight shot right there to her house, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, I mean,
tell them come watch some of these ultra crime with it.
Yeah.
So by the time you came by, were there any other cars?
There was
moving?
No cars in the road. Nobody was out here. It was just her and I. And like I say, we thought it was some clothes until I rode by it, and I was like, "No, that's a body!" And he's not moving. So I turned.
You said this
turned
on your
around
story
right
6
there and
times.
pulled up where the hump is, and my daughter was already on the phone calling 911, and she was telling them, and they was like, "Well, get out and see if you can do CPR," and she was like, "I'm like, he's gone." But there was a guy that came up.
Right. That's what he came from. Are we questioning them? Or are we not trying to figure out what happened?
In front of the body. And he was like, well, he's breathing. I'm like, he's not breathing. Like, his back is not going.
Because they said they've been on the scene for 3 hours, and they got these people on the scene for 3 hours saying the same thing repeatedly. Separate, together, apart. They got everybody saying the same thing. Check their car for damage. No car for damage. Let them people go ahead on, bro.
He's not breathing, and my daughter asked him, could he help her turn him over to give CPR? And he was like, no, I don't want to touch him.
Okay.
And then he just left.
Okay. So the time that you were here, he never actually touched the body or anything?
No.
Okay. And did you try CPR at all? Or no. Okay. Because there was no. Okay. Gotcha. Not a problem.
Everybody's stories, man. Shawnee B.
Person to interfere with evidence or anything, and I couldn't turn him. I probably could, but I didn't want to turn him.
No, I get it, and I appreciate you not. I mean, certainly checking, but if at a certain point there's nothing you can do. So okay, cool, man. Well, I appreciate it.
Did you ever walk up to him at all?
Did you come right to the car?
No, actually, when I was walking up, right, so they explaining the dude he had on the blue hoodie.
Like he said something to me, but it was like he had a cup in his hand. So I just thought he was drunk. I couldn't really understand what he was saying. His words were kind of.
Oh, the other guy that walked up.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's lagging real quick. I'm sorry. I want to catch the movement and everything. I don't like it like when it's lagging. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Let's go.
Pants, and he had said something to me. I think he had like a big what's the one the
sandwich and a prayer go with soup.
Yeah, he had one of those, and he had said something, but I was just trying to make sure they was alright. I came around the corner, and that's when I seen all the lights and stuff. So I was just trying to make sure they was alright, because at first I thought
that sounded good.
I didn't know what was going on.
You never walked up to the body though at all?
No.
Okay.
This was something the witnesses should have revealed earlier, yet in the midst of processing what they just saw, it was understandable why that could have slipped their minds. They admitted to seeing a man at the scene before they called the cops, who was clearly aware of the body in the road, but did nothing. And when the witnesses asked for his help to check on Taiwan, he refused and left before the cops arrived. Naturally, this set off some major red flags for the detectives, as he was there before the women noticed Taiwan in the road, and he didn't call the cops.
That's crazy. I would at least call a cop.
Immediately, the police department deployed canine trackers and units to scope the area in hopes of finding the man. And when they found the man matching the description a few blocks down, it wouldn't turn out as expected.
You're gonna get bit! What's up? You're gonna get bit! Get on the ground!
Last time we had a dog run right past him. Let's see what we got today, y'all.
Show us your hands. You will get dog bit. Right now. This is your final warning.
Right now.
Show us your heads now, or you'll be bit by a canine. Pass off. 8268, just watch your position. If he comes around to you. Pass off. Pass off.
He's ready, too.
Puck him. No, here. Puck him. Zeus, here. Fuck, no, he doesn't have target lock. Here. Fooey, here.
You gonna let the dog go, he ready. Come on, man.
Pass off.
To get my boy done wrong, but y'all always sending these dogs on these crazy ass missions.
We have enough muzzles. What do you think if Cruz loses into that silver? Yeah.
The man refused to cooperate with the police and ran away upon contact, setting off an unexpected chase that would take a turn for the worse.
Watch him. George! Please, George! Watch him.
Drop it on me, son.
Puck him.
I want to review that one.
K9 deployed. Puck in.
Vonda says, my hands would have been so far up, I would have been touching the clouds. I don't want to be dog bit. I'm out, Mr. Officer. Keep your dog. Yeah, bro, you're not gonna say Cujo on me.
Get on the fucking ground.
Yeah,
Puckin'.
He did that. What's trying to do? He did the dog right back.
Puckin'. Grab his right arm. Right arm. Go right arm. Puckin'.
Get off the ground. Oh,
Hands. Get hands.
Oh, he was on him. He had that locked on him. He was biting the hell out of that man. Y'all seen that? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do a little mini bite. I want to see him get hold to the man.
Turn for the worse.
Watch him.
Who the hell was going on, fam?
Watch him.
Welcome, man. Good to see you. I hope everything goes your way.
K9 deployed. Puckin'.
I see you in a long time, Trey.
Get on the fucking ground. Puckin'.
Watch this, y'all.
Puckin'.
Why you keep saying clocking? What does that mean?
Puckin'. Grab his right arm. Right arm. Go right arm. Puckin'.
Get off the ground. Yeah, he got it.
Hands. Get hands.
Boy, if this man didn't have nothing to do with that, and you bit me with his dog.
Detectives eventually caught the man they believed may have been involved in Taiwan's death. On the surface, his behavior looked suspicious.
Yes or no, detectives? is this the suspect? Yes or no? Did the police make the great arrest and do great detective work, or did they fumble again? Let me know. Let me know. We take a bite out of crime. It's literal facts. Juice, did you punt him? I've never been bit by a dog ever. I have. I have been bit by a dog on my Amazon route. I told y'all I was about to kill that little dog. I was about to end little goddamn on dog little life, man. But I'm a dog lover, so I'm glad I showed restraint. No, no, no. Him got barbecue. Yes, Shatina said yes. I guess Lockett is the dog's. Go. Lockett. Lockett. Lock on his ass. J hell. Police ain't got nothing better to do but antagonize people to be petty. I love it. Back to the case.
He had seen something important, but never reported it to police. He refused to help the other witnesses, left the area before officers arrived, and when police finally made contact with him, he ran. But what first looked like guilt turned out to be something else entirely. The man was a heavily intoxicated homeless man who happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Because of how drunk he was, he claimed he thought Taiwan was just passed out in the road from.
They done let this dog attack Mr. Willie, urban camping, for nothing. Oh my God. That was wrong. That man wasn't doing nothing. He was doing, public intox. That's what they could charge him with. But that didn't require you to let the dog loose on the man. Maybe y'all could have just got security and he would have listened. Them folks did that man dirty. He definitely won't have. But look, he homeless. He probably don't even got the resources to go after a lawsuit. We see it all the time that how they treat the people that's homeless and with substance issues. They cast them aside.
Alcohol, and he did not want to get involved. And the reason he ran from police wasn't because he had killed Taiwan. It was because he allegedly had illegal drugs on him at the time. For detectives, this was a worst-case scenario, as their only solid lead turned out to be a complete dead end. For a few days, detectives had no other leads other than the one neighbors claiming he heard arguing and a car speeding off before Taiwan was found. This forced them to believe this must have been a classic hit-and-run case, where the driver accidentally hit Taiwan and fled to avoid consequences out of fear. Yet it didn't take long for Taiwan's autopsy reports to come back, which painted a much more sinister picture of what happened to him. According to the autopsy, Taiwan's injuries were not consistent with a simple one-impact hit-and-run. His body showed extensive blunt force trauma, including severe injuries to the head, chest, torso, and lower body, along with multiple fractures and crush-type injuries that suggested more than one impact. In a typical hit-and-run, investigators may expect injuries from one major collision, where a vehicle strikes someone and then leaves the scene. But Taiwan's injuries told a different story. They suggested he had been struck more than once and possibly run over.
Somebody hated that man. That was personal right there. That was a personal attack from somebody he knew. That ain't no random shit. That ain't no hit and run.
which changed the entire direction of the
That ain't no random argument outside with a white guy. That's a personal
investigation. This was no longer looking like a scared driver panicking after an accident. To detectives, the pattern of injuries suggested someone had used the vehicle intentionally, coming back to Taiwan again and again to make sure he did not survive. And when investigators formally confirmed his identity, the case became even more heartbreaking. The man lying in the road, 35-year-old Taiwan Gland Sr., was the father of 18-year-old Taiwan Gland Jr., who had been shot and killed just days earlier. Although police had not confirmed any connection between the two deaths, detectives were now looking at a family that had lost a son and then a father in the space of just 4 days. So they couldn't wait anymore and had to inform the family.
Oh my word, man. I don't even know who it is. They always say relax. Hey, Nisha, welcome in, love.
Relax. Relax. Relax.
Let me go, please. Let me go.
Relax.
I need to call my mom and my brother, please.
Relax.
Yeah, it's sad.
I get it.
Please let me go. I'm so Foxy, let me go. No. No. No.
Ooh, tough. It's tough to hear the anguish. It's tough to hear these tears, man. Y'all let me know if we need a praise break. Now, y'all know, put them praying hands in the comments. We definitely get a praise break in here. Y'all let me know if it's getting too tough. If we need to, we doing good. You guys are rocking out, but this is pretty sad, man. Damn. I bet you it was something senseless too. I bet. Morning shift. Put some hearts, put some love in the air, man. 150 heart taps.
Heartbreakingly, on the floor was Taiwan's mother, 55-year-old Tawana Gland, who just found out her son died just days after her grandson. A lot of the family had just found out about the loss of their loved one and were in extreme high emotion before the detectives could even begin asking the family any questions they needed to ensure all of the family members were safe.
Damn, Juice, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Don't worry, Dad. I don't know.
My baby said, that's my dad. I said, that's not your dad. He just said, Mom, look at his shoes.
That's his daughter.
Yes, that was him. The whole time that was him. I'm up here where he at.
Damn.
Ma'am, I don't want to bother. I just got to get some information for you, and I can let you go back to the call. I'll be away
I
from
don't know.
I just got to get your name because you're here in the crime scene.
What's your first name? And a son is
It was a heartbreaking scene for anyone to experience or witness. Yet once everyone settled, the family began talking, and what they revealed would change the entire course of this case, as they would make the cops.
4 days. 4 days. You lose 2 people like that. 4 days. Sheesh.
Familiar with a name they have not heard of before. 34-year-old Tyree Gland, Taiwan's own brother, who had only been out of prison for around 3 months after serving roughly 15 years for a manslaughter conviction. So to detectives, this was not just the name of a grieving brother. This was someone with a violent past who had only...
He looked like he was supposed to stay there. I ain't even finna lie. He was supposed to stay in there. Yeah. He was not rehabilitated.
only recently returned to the outside world. And according to the family, Tyree and Taiwan were not on good terms. Their relationship
15 years. You been out 3 months, and the person you killed is your brother. Did you kill the daddy too? Oh no, did he do the daddy too? What happened? Oh, this is sad, bro. This is sad. Was he responsible for the father too? I know that mama hurt. Yeah, Jim. I know that mama hurt. Yeah, like Lord have mercy. That's tough, Winter, for sure. True says that's devastating. But beyond both generations in less than a week. Let's get back to it, man. We wrapping up the day, man. Damn, but we going out on a somber note.
had been tense, with arguments and issues between them before Taiwan was killed. So when the family brought up Tyree's name, detectives could not ignore it. One family member later called detectives anonymously with a tip. They had not personally seen Tyree themselves, but they had heard he may have been hiding out at his girlfriend's house. The problem was, they did not know where his girlfriend lived. What they did know, however, was the car she drove. And a few days later,
That's a good one, Angela. Look, detective, look what Angela said. Detective Angela says, maybe he did his brother time and wanted payback, and Pops knew it. Maybe they set him up for the... Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Maybe. I want to know.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
That was a good one, Angela, for sure. Back to the case. Case 2. We wrapping up today.
Solved. We'll try to for nothing north. Whatever used to be lunches.
We're gonna goddamn lock it. He's gonna lock on you again. Yeah, I hope you didn't be a father too.
You got your license and registration on you?
I see somebody been following me.
Okay. All right, go ahead and step back here for me.
Yes.
Put your hands on your back for me. You're just being detained for now. Stay in the car, please.
Don't cry, baby. Don't. I'm gonna. That's my daughter.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. It's lagging. It's lagging. My fault. My fault. I'm gonna wait till it catches up because this one we only got about 4 minutes and a little bit of seconds. But I want to make sure we catch the end of this because this is crazy. I've been having a good time rocking out with y'all. If y'all been having a good time on the cases, vibing with your family, give me 150 taps. Matter of fact, this is the last tap. This is the last tap session. Go ahead and make it big. 250 taps and say, I'm glad to be at work. Let's go. Morning shift.
You got anything on you I need to know about?
It's always the baby mama ultimate. Yeah.
Explain that in just a second.
Hello, Ma, the police right here. I don't know. He's saying he don't know. He just was. They told him to stop me and arrest me.
Nisha, I'm glad you're here,
detain
love.
me or whatever. I'm just sitting right here. They done put me in the handcuff. No,
You said what?
you don't got no answer to what's going on. He
No,
said,
I don't. I don't.
He said they just told
Glad
him
you're
to
here,
stop me.
James.
and
Thank you
detain
for
me.
being here.
once detectives took her to the police station, she admitted Tyree had been staying at her house, although she claimed she did not know why. When officers went to the address, they found Tyree inside, but arresting him was only the first step. Detectives still had to prove he was responsible for Taiwan's death, and that proof
Tyree
came
in
from the
Taiwan.
vehicle. After tracing
Tyree in
Tyree's movements,
Taiwan.
investigators connected him to a dark blue Cadillac around the time of the killing. The damage and evidence linked to that vehicle matched what detectives believed had happened to Taiwan. Tyree Gland was ultimately arrested and charged with first-degree murder in connection with the death of his brother,
Why?
Taiwan Gland Sr. While the exact motive has not been publicly confirmed, investigators stated that the brothers had argued before the fatal incident. What began as a possible hit-and-run was later treated as an intentional killing, with detectives alleging that Tyree used the Cadillac as a weapon before leaving his brother in the road. Prosecutors later filed notice that they intended to seek the death penalty if he is convicted. Once again, we have a Patreon with uncensored and raw
Damn,
footage.
man, that's
Link in the description.
crazy. You ran over. What could have possibly been the motive for you to run over your brother, back up, hit him again, back up, like repeatedly? That's crazy to me. But you know what's not crazy? Us wrapping up the case with booking Tyrell. Put the warrants in the comments. We finna book him. Let's book him, Dano. Get him up out of here. Because he wasn't nothing but a bunch of hot mess anyway. Book him.
Book him. Wait a minute. You can't do that. Book him.
Mister, right now I hate to be your boss.
You can't go in there.
Don't you ever put a tail on me again. What are you talking about? Look, Brent, get this and get it straight.
Now,
Don't
just
you
a minute.
ever put a tail on me again. Yeah? Don't you ever do that again.
Whew. When I say today was a doozy. Double duty Mondays is always crazy. Thank you so much for all of your engagement, all of your interaction, all of your tapping, all of your donation, all of the love that you spread. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Tonight, we back on our regular schedule, 9:35 p.m. night shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 live body cam cases for you. I hope that you can tune in, tap in, and be a part of the family. If you're watching the video throughout the day on the page, go ahead and hype it. Hype the video. That's how the algorithm know that you're having a good time. And I want to say I hope to see all of you tonight, 9:35 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for being my friend. Go out, be you, because that's the only thing that God designed you to be. I love you, twin. I'm going to see you later on this evening. Go be impactful today. Go out, make an impact today. Do not take no for an answer. I mean, at work. Do not let them push you to the side today. Do not sit back and be quiet. If you got to burn it all the way down, burn it all the way down. But don't let them play with you. I love you, twin. I'll see you later on. Hey, good job today, detectives. I appreciate you. We back all week for you. Love y'all, man. I'll see y'all later.
Good work today, detectives. Now y'all make sure y'all go spread light and love. And we'll see you again at 9:05 a.m. for another case from your favorite true crime reaction show with your favorite host, The Morning Crew, with Uno the One. This has been The One's Detective Agency.
Tell your daddy hey, boy. Tell your daddy hey, man.